You ever seen these before? Greenlee.
What?
Have you ever seen these letters before?
No.
And when's the last time you looked in this drawer?
I have no idea. I told you it was David's.
I hate to push, but I kind of have to here. If I can narrow down the timeline, figure out when these letters were put there, we can be just that much closer to finding out what happened to your husband. You're gonna have to open these and read them.
Why? Obviously, what's in there is private.
Greenlee, this is evidence. So we're gonna have to read them. Now, starting with yours.
I can't do this. Not here.
Hey, beautiful.
Oh, I was supposed to meet you at my parents' place.
I waited for almost an hour, Frankie. Where were you?
You know, things have been so crazy around here, and if it makes you feel any better, I forgot to put on socks this morning. See? Those socks.
You know what? It's probably better that we do this here anyway instead of in front of your entire family.
Do what?
Talk about Madison.
What are you doing here? To make a long story short, Ryan is my babysitter. And to make a short story a little bit longer, well, I jumped bail. Yeah, I was driving to New York. I wanted to meet Zach and explain the charges to him, but I got caught. How are you not locked up right now?
Well, the judge owed Jesse some favors. So Ryan, of course, stepped in and said he would watch me and make sure I didn't go anywhere. So I'll be spending a little bit of time here with the kids.
Greenlee says it's the hero thing that's part of what makes Ryan so attractive. And sometimes...
Well, sometimes it seems like she's his Lois Lane. Can't help thinking about her.
No. I mean, his bravery and his selflessness, it is part of what makes Ryan such an amazing man. It's ironic, huh? The thing that we love so much about Ryan could be the thing that makes us lose him.
We won't lose him.
I wasn't truthful before. I do think about Greenlee and what she wants.
Thank you, guys, but I gotta tell you, from my perspective, you two are the upstanding ones. And I'm the one who has been known to have some pretty morally challenged moments, especially when anger gets the best of me.
Ryan,
and Hayward is very, very skillful in
how
bringing
many
that
times
anger
do I have
out.
to say it? Whatever happened that night, you're better off not knowing.
Okay, the bottom line is I was angry enough to kill him, Dad.
Doesn't mean you did it.
But whatever David did to Greenlee that night, it scared her enough to want to stay with him. And I find this out, right? So I go to Hayward, and my intention is to keep him away from Greenlee. That's what I go there with the intention, and I did it. You know what? Hayward is permanently away from Greenlee. So no matter what happens, I mean, the truth is going to come out here.
And you may go to prison.
The bottom line is if I did this, I would be able to live with it because I would know that there was a reason. It's the only way to stop David from hurting people.
All right? Have it your way. Let's just say if I find something that the cops could use against you, it might disappear. I'm just saying.
My dearest Greenlee, there are no words to describe what you've meant to me. I never knew I could care for anyone so much. I gave you my heart. I gave you everything I had to give, but it wasn't enough. You will never truly be mine because you will never love me the way I love you. I know this now, and I accept it. But I can't live with the pain. I know I've hurt you. I know that you've suffered, and for that, I'll be eternally sorry. I hope somehow that will help. With great love, your husband, David.
So what do you suppose all this means?
I'm was hurting. I know what I told you up in the room. I just didn't realize.
Well, I'm going to have to enter these into evidence. I'll make copies, of course. I'm guessing that these are similar. You okay?
I don't know.